Hello and welcome to our Monday check-in. So this week I have tried to plan for dissertation boot camp. So we're gonna be heavy on the research kind of goals and weak on the administrative kind of goals. Very important since last week I did not succeed at focusing on my research instead of admin. So this week we're gonna focus hard on research. So as a student, the job market draft materials is due August 1st, so I have to submit that. As a scholar, I need to free write on the task that Jeff gave me, my advisor, from the previous meeting I had with him last week. And then the really big thing I'd like to get done is explaining Thompson. I think I can do this without any extra assistance. I just need to focus on it and put in the necessary time. As a daughter, I just need to get my father the car as needed. As a girlfriend, I need to do the stuff for the camping trip. As a teacher, this week I really do have to finalize the syllabus. It needs to go into the dossier, and there's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable with once we got pinned down before the term starts. As a philosophy citizen, there's some emails I need to send out regarding MAP and the mentorship program, so that's gonna be like one of the few administrative tasks I'm gonna try to get done this week. As a graduate orientation ambassador, I just need to kind of check in on the blog and make sure that we've got enough posts going out for the week. So let's look at the breakdown. So this was also a wordy list. If you remember my list last week, I was upset about how wordy it was. So in an attempt to make it more aesthetically pleasing, I have kind of color coded it, which I think did break it up. So these are my research tasks up here. I want to revise the email I composed to get assistance on the view from Bain himself. I sent the draft to my advisor and he was like, you should change it this way. So I need to actually do that and send it off. I'm gonna try to explain Thompson, and I want to focus on explaining in the document why the emotional content is important. In order to do this, I need to review the main philosopher that influenced that view. So as you can see, I picked fewer things. I've basically got 2 from my list. I am hoping that I can get through these and work further on the list, but I already have the list in my planner, and in the past couple weeks, I have set unreasonable goals for completing these things. So I just wanted to try to get these 2 done, and then if possible, I'll do more. And if it's not possible and all I get done are these 2 things, that is going to further my project. Okay, so this is also research related tasks, but all of these are free writes, and these are focused on the meditation chapter. So these are suggestions from my advisor from last week. Basically, I need to free write on kind of the positive view that I'm giving to figure out exactly what that view is. I need to figure out the connection between the view I would like to defend and the empirical research I have. I need to review the empirical research to do that. And then I also need to free write on, this is for a different project, this is for the holism paper. I want to free write on why the views I'm challenging can't appeal to future science the way my favored view can. So these are all free writing. I'm going to try to do these first thing when I start writing to just kind of get the juices running, and then we're going to move on to these kind of tasks. So those are my free writing. For the job market, all I need to do this week is finish my website. I need to get the content onto it, and then I need to submit the dossier. And then I'm going to jump down here for a second. For teaching, I need to finalize the syllabus. Specifically, I need to figure out when the essays are due. I had to add a writing assignment because of the pacing of the semester. So I need to figure out when those due dates are, and I need to finalize the points. I adjusted the points last week, but I want to really finalize that and make sure all of my messaging on the syllabus is clear. So these are the only kind of admin tasks I want to mess with this week. I have a desire to do other admin tasks, and I have to resist that desire. It's just the pressure of like the term is gonna start soon. It's not that soon, it's like in a couple weeks, but it feels really soon. And I just need to avoid that trap. So all I wanna do this week is check in on the blog and make sure that we have enough regularly scheduled posts. I need to send those emails. We gotta pack for the camping trip, and we need to figure out our Friday night accommodations for the trip, because we're gonna put in some miles on Friday before we camp on Saturday. So that is the list this week. I think I have solved the aesthetic issue I was having. I think I've given myself a more reasonable quantity. These will be done for sure, because free writing is just, you spend a certain amount of time just trying to say something. And I think I will definitely make progress on this, and I might be reasonable to do more. But I don't want to promise now that I'm going to do more, because that hasn't been working well for me the past couple weeks. Oh, pardon me. So this is the plan for the week. We're gonna see. Hopefully I'm just gonna power through everything, but I think I have finally come up with a more reasonable list, just in case that doesn't happen. So I will check in on Friday and let you guys know how it goes. Thanks so much for stopping by.